Hello, this is Willcol100 returning once again with Factorio. This time the train is working. I don't know what was wrong. Probably put too many of the stops on the wrong side of the on the wrong side of the track. Now I have stops on both sides of the track, which means I have too many stops. But at least it works now. So we'll just ride the train around for a loop. Or at least ride the train out to the other end. I'll go pick up the car and drive back. Though you missed me driving, I kind of ran into everything. Including a power pole. It was bad. Real bad. Yes, so I obviously, taking a look at the way the rail signals are working, had the rail signals on the wrong side of the track. So now that it's working, we now have a reliable source of copper that is not in the base. Goes to the stop like it should. Swings back around. And then comes to a complete halt in the station for 30 seconds. Just as I planned it to do. So I have my car. And you may say, if you've been running into things, why is it full health? Because I fixed it. Twice. It's almost not full health. It almost was not full health twice. I did a lot of crashing attacks. So I need to get this conveyor belt working better. I have normal conveyor belts, of course, on me, and I have iron gears. So I'm going to craft conveyor belt. Or fast transport belt. Still waiting on this Logistics 3. I'll have to check. I probably have some sort of backlog interfering with science production. So I'll go ahead and hurry up the transit of this down to the train, and then possibly add more, or would add more miners if I had the miners on me. But right now we're going to focus on getting it to the train. I think one was on power and I can fix the power problem. Yeah, one was on power. So I can get fixed with a electrical. One electrical. That's speeding up just a little bit. In fact, it's actually sped it up enough that I've changed where the bottleneck is. The bottleneck is now here, not down here. I can speed it up a little bit more. It isn't really backlogging yet. I've only got wooden chests here, so it doesn't take long for these wooden chests to fill up, I suppose. I'll catch the train and ride back into base and grab more supplies for building more base. Build up the mine a bit. If you're looking at it, building up the mine a lot more wouldn't be actually that efficient, because it's not going to make this load into the train any faster. Though if I had more fast belt, that might help. In fact, soon this one's going to fill up. We got another stack of 64 to go in there, and it's going to be full. So yes, the train station is now working. As far as the track goes, the track was laid properly. I think I just had all the signals on the wrong side of the track. It was easier just to put down duplicates of every signal than to redirect the train, make the train face the other direction. That's loading up. This one's almost full. Now, if the train is moving, we should be able to see it on the map. You can see the stations, and there should be a little blue... Oh, there's the train. See the little blue line? That is the train moving along the track. So the train will come back to us. Eventually. It's not particularly easy to see on the track. Here's the train coming through. Whoosh. blows through the space station at high enough speed to kill you. And rolls in. So yes, don't stay on the track. Standing on the track is bad. So I'm going to hop in the train because I want to ride it back to town. And in this case, because this station hasn't loaded up its chests enough, only the first cargo wagon is going to be full. Later on, all the cargo wagons will get full. And this will be a pretty efficient way to get stuff back to base. In fact, I'll probably need to put fasten inserters on the base side so that it unloads quicker. As well as accelerating the belts on the other side so that they get to the furnaces faster. But to do that, I need to get back to base first. I'm not even sure if this is going to hang around long enough for the cargo wagon to fill up. Of course, it's hanging around for 30 in-game seconds and not 30 real-life seconds. Do remember that my game, due to graphical capacity, is only running at about half speed. So I'm thinking, hey, it's been a while, why hasn't the train left? And it probably hasn't even been like 10, oh, there's 30 seconds. Did not quite load the train up as I jump in the way of the train. Can I get on the train? Nope. I guess I'm walking back to base. Or I could drive. I'll show off me failing at driving. WASD is not how I'm used to driving. Oops. Okay, I missed the electric pole. Good. I believe here is the clear space to clear across the track. Yes, here it is. Okay, that's about as far as I want to go. Let's get out of the train, or out of the car. Let's cross the tracks where there shouldn't be a train coming along to squish us, seeing as we don't have enough hit points left to take another train hit. Here runs to the station. So you can also probably see very quickly that the station, besides not unloading this thing quick enough, is not, the copper's just not getting consumed quick enough. But that's alright. I haven't, copper's not getting consumed quick enough because I'm not consuming the copper quick enough. It's one of those sort of problems. And it's probably one of the better problem types to have. Okay. So yes, copper, just a little backlogged. Iron, just a little backlogged too. We are running. I suppose I could try speeding things up by switching out all the inserters. How are you coming along? Less than 60, and you're not grabbing. So that means we already have 60 in the network. Well, why don't I have them? They should be being brought to me if we have them. Less than 60 in the network. We have 0 in the network. Why aren't... Don't know. I do not know. You're less, you're less. You're... short... Oh, you're short on gear wheels. Because I haven't... Oh, that's the problem. That's the problem. I'll fix this. I got steel on from the giant steel spill. The giant steel spill is fixed. Does that work? Yes, now it is working. Okay. I never fixed the problem with the conveyor belts due to the giant steel spill of whenever. What's the issue over here? We're not getting the blue science packs. Why aren't we getting the blue science packs? Are the blue science packs working? Blue science packs are having a inserter shortage. Why are the inserters not working? Next question. Inserters not working because inserters are lacking blue inserters. Blue inserters are not working because they're lacking inserters. Where are inserters? Inserters over here. Why are they? Because I never gave them a long-handled inserter. Well, maybe we'll get some blue science now that I fixed a problem. Okay, so there's the inserters. The inserters getting moved to the blue. In fact, the blue are so technical here. I don't know, they get moved over one chest. But yeah, the blue gets them, then they go over here. They go into the green. The green puts them here, and from here they get carried over to there and make the blue. Okay, that should be working. Let's put some blueprints down to place the missing solar panels, which there's only 2 missing solar panels, so it's not a big issue. Well, come down here, we got some empty space down here, that'll make perfect space for solar panels. How's our grid going? I want to, I can go ahead and build another robot. So I'm going to build another robot, put another robot down here, just to extend our radius. I am having to hand make all the gears, so this might take a moment. Gear after gear after gear has to be made by hand. Yes, I think I fixed the science. The trains are fixed. Well, the train is fixed, seeing we only have one at the moment. Yes, the train should be fixed. Now we're just waiting for the blue science to get down here. Building a roboport. Do we have any of the blue science that's actually working? It's hard to tell from this far out. Yes, we have blue science that is now actually working. Granted, it's going to take a while for it to actually make, because it takes like 12 seconds. Oh, it takes like 12 seconds to make it work. Okay, you need solid fill. I don't exactly need more bricks, but more bricks would be good. So we're back up here. See it? You're shut off because oh yeah, we have enough blue. I told you to shut off when we get enough blue. Or enough green. Green and red should be shut off because we're not have no need for it at the moment. And then you are churning away, which is good. That's what we want you to do. Churning away, churning away, churning away, churning away. You have not yet received smart inserters. But otherwise, yeah, churning away. Okay, I got my roboport. I'm going to go ahead and put the roboport down far south. And I'm going to place more solar panels. And the first lab actually blinks into use. Has received its blue. More blue is coming. And we actually have science going once again. Alright, so that'll provide coverage to the rest of this lower area. Both in allowing me to repair, have guys go on, or will as soon as I provide power. Just the slight, it needs power to work issue. I put it in a space where it's still not getting power. There we go. Power! I'm probably getting a little carried away. Dismiss those ones. I'm gonna go ahead and chop this tree down. With this, it's probably about time to think about how to turn the steam engines off when we have surplus power. Seeing as I am really expanding the solar panels now. I think it's going into a night period. Oh yeah, definitely going into night period. So we can see the steam engines kind of doing a reverse sine wave relative to our solar panels. Actually no, we're not quite getting the steam engines off at night, so it's not worth trying to turn them off when we have excess accumulator storage because, well, they're going to be constantly turning back on due to not having enough power yet. But we're not actually going to night, we're coming out of night. So maybe we might actually get them turned off once. Almost. We're almost there. Another whole megawatt to go. Which is not a small amount of power. We've definitely not flatlined yet. So that's probably mainly due to the fact that I am still got lots and lots of solar panels going down. .43 solar panels missing. So is that 43 solar panels missing, or do you just not have... Oh, you can see this. We have too much caca, which hopefully is not a problem. I don't think it's a problem, personally. Okay. Can we use up all the solar panels in the system? Yes, we have used up all the solar panels in the system. Which is okay. They're mainly a consumption of steel, so they're making us have steel done like too, so... Oops. Still some iron I have left out. I missed some iron the last time I made an iron spill. Robots. I have no idea how many construction robots I have, so we're going to make construction robots. Not enough, because we obviously don't have any landed at the moment. They're all doing stuff. In fact, I have 20 in my inventory. Going on 30. More construction robots. And this is probably definitely not helping my frame rate. Yes, logistics is coming along, which will mean that I will now set up the new lubricant using factory to make even faster belts, so that we can hopefully burn through our lubricant, because we have 2.2k lubricant, which may be more lubricant than I need for the entire game. And logistics are done. Energy distribution. Yes, let's do energy distribution so I can get the substations. They're expensive, but they cover a wide area, so I can have like one substation, a lot of solar panels, and one substation, a lot of solar panels. So of all this wasted space due to using a medium electrical pulse. So I have a medium one of these. Medium is something we need. Oops, you're not attached to anything. That was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. I want to put you here. I wanted to tell you that you're going to be making the new express belts. Like that. I need a smart inserter, normal inserter, a requester, and a passive divider. Okay, requester. You are going to request 60 of these. You know, request 100. I don't think we make 100. And you also need to request gears. Request gears. Request 100 gears. I'm no longer going to accept those. I'm going to instead have a floating request for the express belts. Also up to... Give me 200. You can get me 200, get me 200. Mines are turning away. It looks like, yeah, the steel could use more. We could use more steel. Now that we've actually got the belts working again. The belts weren't working before. Well, I'm Willcol100. If you like this and want to see more, please leave a like and a subscription. If you have any comments and I think this or any other episodes better, please leave a comment in the comment section. Until next time, this is Willcol100.